I'm here at Central Hall in Westminster to speak to people at today's Emergency Dairy Summit. How would you summarise the mood of dairy farmers at the moment?
I think we're probably getting nearly 2,500 of us down here today, and actually, even though there's less of us in more recent years, we have become far more united, and I think we will stand together.
You've made a banner today. What's the message?
It's basically just try and get across that we can't take any more cuts. We need the milk price to improve, otherwise the British dairy industry is going to collapse and there won't be one in the future. So.
Why are you here today?
Because it's just not acceptable. They can't just keep slashing the prices. You wouldn't normally sell something not knowing that you're not going to make any money out of it at all. And as the next generation, we need to be fighting our cause, hence why me and my brother have come rather than my father.
You brought a placard. What does that say?
Supporting South West dairy farmers, because that's what we're doing really. We're here to support them. It's not so much for us, it's to support them.
And if you had one message that you could send directly to Jim Pace today, what would you like to say?
Again, get everyone around the table to get a fairer pricing structure for dairy farmers, because there's just too much variation in pricing across the whole industry really.
You've brought your placards. You've got a very fetching outfit on today as well. What are you hoping to achieve today?
Just to show everyone how this is too much and it can't carry on.
I've come down here solely to complain about this milk price. It's really just hitting us hard at the moment. We were investing and putting a new parlour in and trying to go forward, but when the price comes down so far, you can't invest anymore, and this is what's hitting us hard.
So what do you want to see happen today? What's the ideal outcome?
I'd like to see a sort of fairer contracts between the producer and the buyer, fairer milk price obviously as well, but more the contracts, and we can get so we can get a sustainable supply that we know where we stand. Really, that's the main thing.
What's the mood amongst dairy farmers at the moment?
Very sad, quite depressed. We ourselves came out of dairy production in August last year because we could not sustain the milk price that we were getting. We are now the best producers of milk in the whole country, in the whole world, in the whole of Europe, and it's wrong to keep pushing the dairy farmers, and we are going out of business.
So what's the message to London today, if you could summarise it in one sentence?
Fair trade for British farmers.